Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you think this turns on? Applies the finish! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cleared without complication. It's a throw-in. Hazard, looking to play him in. David Villa! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
That's a little off target. And he's had a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Adams. Conte. Vieira. Conte. Rijkaard. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Bergomi. Well timed, excellent interception. That's good running with the ball. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Indonesia are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Adriano. Distributed tidily. Chooses to go crossfield. And he's intervened well there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now that's well seen too. Throw in. Oh, it's Seedorf. And here's Mohamed Salah. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. So, power or guile? What's it going to be? Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
So it is still 0-0. Belletti. He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rijkaard. He's gone for goal! Always going over the top.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Indonesia do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Great chance! He's scored! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
Indonesia are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Salah. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Adams. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Mohamed Salah. Hit into the middle. Van Dijk with the clearance. Inter Milan with another corner. Corner number 2 then. And he's there to get it away. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Cannavaro. Indonesia are 1 up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Tries to pass it through. Inter Milan given another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. David Villa. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Adriano. He has found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rijkaard. Oh, easy pickings there. Seedorf. And it's Salah. Bergomi gets into some space. Defending of the desperate variety. Ball played for Conte. It's a pretty loose pass. Azar. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found a way through. Real chance! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Indonesia are up by 1 then, but really feel they should be up by more. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only 1 down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Indonesia have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Big header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Hazard. PK. Over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Changes him with that pass. Now it's Villa. Oh, well measured. PK gets it away. Seedorf. Time and again they are repelled. Vieira. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Bergomi. And it's Conte. Seedorf. Azar. Cannavaro does well to get it back. Adriano. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Built as the single goal between the sides. And this is Adriano, and it's Bergomi. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, just skips past his man. And he's quick to get it clear again. Piqué. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Conte. Seedorf. And this is Adriano. Out to the right. Bergomi could try cutting inside here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he cuts out the supply. Looking for the run. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 38, Kravenberg. Coming on the field is number 16, Rodri.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And they're back on the ball again. Nicely shaped ball. Hazard. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And the finish! Goal! And this is getting better and better. And that's it. That was always inevitable.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Albertini.
Indonesia couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And it's Conte. And it's Bale. There's the crossfield ball. Challenged just a bit on the firm side for Conte. Played back in. Oh, good ball! Aims beyond the defence. Adams does really well to win the ball there. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And that gets things running. Manchester United have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
Well, that has not gone well. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Nice control. Van der Vaart. Van der Vaart! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes, where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great, varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Kimmich. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Serginho could try cutting inside here. And he's taking no chances. He's gone for goal! Oh, nearly. Indonesia are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Baresi spots it and intercepts. Oh, there's a probing ball. Azar. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Serginho. That is lovely. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing, and he's had a hit! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Belletti. Oh, that's a key interception. Hazard. Great vision. Thinks, and the shot! It's a loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? Ball driven towards the far post. And it's Rijkaard. Looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Azar. And this is Drogba. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Messi, and he's picked out the run. Good read, needed to be. Cleared without complication. Now it's Drogba. Knocks it into space. And he was quick to react. Hazard. Can he get it through? He's picked his way through. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Great effort, but no way through. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Terrific header! And he's gone looking for safety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Threads one in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's being urged to shoot. Koundé. Hazard. Now it's Messi. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Mbappe
There will be 1 minute added time.
delivers the ball, cleared away, and here's the chance to counter. And this is Drogba. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, foot in. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
Here we go again then. So neither side has yet broken through. Belletti. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now he's off and running. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but
It's Drogba! Van der Vaart, well seen, saw that coming.
that's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, important interception. Hazard. Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Nice interception, well timed. And it's Hazard. Now it's Messi. Van der Vaart tries to play it through. Van der Vaart was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's played into the middle. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
The attendance for this
Still,
match
we
was
await the first breakthrough.
70,987.
Well, played through for the wide man. Belletti. Rijkaard. And it's Rijkaard.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Great defending, strong and determined. And this is Hazard. That's a nice... Ruben Neves! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And he's whipped it across. Hazard. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Van der Vaart. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van der Vaart. He's chosen to go back.
Well, he just didn't.
He's having a go! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's a throw. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Driven forward. Hazard. Ruben Neves. Beckenbauer cuts it out. And it's Hazard. In with the challenge. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's been won straight back.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's had it nicked away. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get on the end of this? Van der Vaart. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Hazard. Hazard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Mbappe is onto this.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Van der Ven. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Hazard.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Van der Vaart. Drogba chasing after it. And there goes the final whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I know people are probably going to knock me as being biased towards my trade, but when you have someone like this fella, Josko Guardiola, on your side...
Big chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Messi. João Pedro. And it's Ruben Neves. Now it's Villa. Picked out brilliantly. Hazard! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Not the most accurate pass. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Ruben Neves. Camavinga spots it and intercepts. Now it's Villa. David Villa, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. David Villa. Indonesia applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Rafinha, spread it left. He's in space and looking for options. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Schlotterbeck promptly onto that, and that is that. Tries to pass it through. That ball looks a good one. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
That's an excellent interception. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Rafinha, looking for a runner. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Drogba. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Ruben Neves. And the shot!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
And it's Rijkaard. David Villa. And it's Ruben Neves. And the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? This time, surely! It's in! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Marcó en el minuto 27 el dorsal 15.
Indonesia penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Played out to the right. Brilliantly cut out. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cucurella did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rafinha. Now it's João Pedro. In with the challenge. Drogba is herring after that one. David Villa is onto this. David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And now they can clear their lines. And he's quick to snatch it back. He won't be happy with that one. And he's in on goal. He's having a go! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Hazard. He's chosen to go back, and he's had a hit! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And now the breakaway. Great vision. Great ball if he can get there. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Rafinha. No, again there's no way through. It's a searching pass. Well timed, excellent interception. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little...
Chance! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
And that interception was most necessary. Takes a shot! He's got a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
He can run onto that. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Hazard. Hangs one in.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Fernandes. Rafinha. That pass has been well intercepted. Belletti. Driving on and making good progress. Mbappe! And it's Fernandes. And here's Rafinha, and the shot! Decent enough try. Just about up to the hour now. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rafinha. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi hurtling down that right flank. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Hazard. Ruben Neves. Drogba. David Villa. Fernandes. João Pedro. It's a really well-measured ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. No way through. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a...
It's Drogba! That is decidedly lacking. Just eases him off the ball. Indonesia finding their passes. Hazard. Hazard running with the ball. Mbappe looking to get a shot at goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Lovely, now then. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Azar. Rafinha could try cutting inside here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's gone backward. And he shoots!
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Looking for options for movement. And this is Drogba. Back in one. A header! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
There will be a throw-in.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Up he goes! He should have put that one away. Rijkaard. Indonesia will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Now it's Azar. He's beat Azar! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Rafinha played out towards the right wing. Rijkaard. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Spread out to the left. Adams. Now Byrne. Baresi. No unnecessary risks. The game is petering out here. Messi. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, this is a side which is purring. Picture Indonesia are on the cusp. A point will do it,
everybody, and
but they've
welcome
only
to
got one
today's
opportunity
match.
to haul themselves over the line here. Lose now, and it's all over. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Indonesia cannot afford to slip up here. Oh, smashing header! Caught offside that time. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big, big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponent alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence.
Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Drogba in acres of space out wide. And he gets rid in a hurry. Yamal. And it's Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hazard tries to pass it through. And the shot! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Now look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. It's Hazard! He scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's been given away. He is through here. Oh, that's superb. He's having a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Ruben Neves. Played out wide. Great vision. Mbappe looking to run onto it. Pedri. And here's Messi. Takes a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And the cross comes in. Indonesia do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Park Ji-sung with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi. And that's gone loose. Looking for a runner. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Good ball, good take. Nicely weighted ball. And he cuts out the supply. Baresi. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Messi. Nice interception, well timed. And this is Hazard. Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Hazard.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's made sure that's not getting through. And he's there to get it away. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And it's Ruben Neves. And he's in on the real chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pedri.
This is the time you need that pace.
Messi. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Rodri.
Has been indicated.
And here's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. And a chance! Oh, another save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
And the first half is done. How would you review the first half?
Indonesia really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have done another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Indonesia ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. So we're just settling back into this second half. It's Park Ji-sung. Messi shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that has left him in a heap. Incoming delivery.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Some resolute defending there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's Park Ji-sung. It's a threatening ball. Rijkaard. Indonesia are looking to break at pace. Now, can they get him away? Oh, super find. Rijkaard is fouled. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Rising over the bar.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Koundé. Indonesia are 2 up early in the second half. And it's Rodri. Messi. Looking for options for movement. Adams. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Looking to play him in. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's picked his way through. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. No, he's not going to get any further than that. And this is Hazard. And can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
And now I'd just like to read out our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays today.